Hello there, YouTube. I wanted to do a kind of small haul for all of you. I did go to the Sephora opening where I live. They opened like a full-size Sephora in our downtown mall, and that was super exciting. And I spent like way too long in there for how many products that I actually ended up getting. I did pretty much abided by my rules. I only got one makeup product, but I didn't get just one product. I got a couple of other things, but they aren't really involved in the Makeout and my Makeout spring thing. So they didn't really count, and I ended up getting like way undercharged for stuff. And I know this is kind of bad, but I kind of just didn't say anything because she like mischarged me like 3 times and tried to like charge me for my 100-point perk and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have this one, to be honest. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to do a little mini haul and kind of a like Makeout spring update for all of you. And so first, I guess for the update, it's going pretty, I mean, everything's going pretty well so far. The only thing, the only kind of other like rule that I broke, aside from like kind of like getting more than one product, but at least it was only one makeup product at Sephora, is that, okay, so if I zoom in sort of, you can see we've had a breakout, and I don't know if you can see all of this, but so I think all of this stuff here, this like weird dry patchy breakout stuff, I think this is from the Purity Cleanser. But then recently I got this breakout, and it was worse like a couple days ago. And so, because I was like, okay, I'm just not going to wear makeup for a couple of days while I try to sort this out. And I stopped using the Purity Cleanser because I got a, that lavender makeup cleanser sample in my, the All Natural Face Beauty box. So I was just using that on my face to wash it and no makeup. And now it's starting to get better. And I was also noticing, like, there was so much, like, my skin would just look so, like, red, and it's actually not very pinky. It's not that pinky toned, except a little bit around my cheeks. Like, around my nose was just, like, the redness was extending farther and farther. So I may have to kind of, like, because I'm in kind of a skin emergency, I might have to get, I'm really worried I'm going to have to get new foundation, but I ordered I ordered the, like, shade sampler kit from the All Natural Face. Just because, like, if I need to switch to mineral makeup, then then I'll know my shade and everything. So that was kind of the other, like, rule that I broke, and it is really frustrating that this happened. Something that did help, though, is, like, one of the products that I'm kind of trying to use up is, actually, I probably have it, yeah, is, this tea tree face mask from the Body Shop, and I'm doing pretty good on it. Doing pretty good there. And that actually seemed to help quite a bit get these to, shrink down faster. And I've also gotten a lot better about not picking, and I'm shocked at how much they shrink just by me not messing with them. So, note to everyone who has acne, just don't touch it and it'll get so much better, so much quicker. But so yeah, I may have to kind of just radically revamp my skincare and makeup faster than I intended to in terms of going natural. But I also am wondering, though, if it could have just been that my brushes were dirty and that the mixture of using new unfamiliar products on my skin with brushes that I was just really started to get really bad about cleaning, that could have caused the breakout. So, and I think, like, what I've been using to apply my Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation has been this Kabuki brush from Coastal Scents, and now it feels like a lot stiffer and it won't get dry, and I feel like this was just not made for liquid products. So particularly if I want to get mineral foundation, I might have to go back to Sephora and get a new kind of Kabuki-ish mineral powder brush. So we will see about that. Anyways, that's kind of like what's up with Makeout 2013. The only other things, there's like, I'm being tempted around every corner by so many things. My, like, after Makeout spring list has grown exponentially. But what's good is that it's like, am I going to want it, like, 3 months from now? I kind of have that time to wait, because it's, I've gone pretty extreme on the nothing part. Like, don't, like, try as hard as you can to just not get anything. because, you know, I'm doing it for a shorter amount of time. So, anyway, on to the things that I actually did get. So, it was the Sephora opening, and so we got this big bag. There's really not that much in here, so this was rather extreme. I felt really weird carrying this around, but it's a really cute tote bag, and it feels like it's really nice quality. It'd be really, really, really good for the beach if you're someone who's, like, beachy. So, what I actually did end up getting, I paid $26, and they definitely undercharged me. I probably should have paid twice that much, but like I said, it was so confusing at that point, I just said whatever. So, to kind of replace using that kabuki brush as my foundation thing, since that's not really what I wanted to be using it for anyway, and it was working okay for it, but, like, I don't think it's meant for wet, liquidy products, like, at all, especially because it was so cheap. I got a beauty blender. Wow, this does look way bigger on camera than it is in real life. Like, so I got a beauty blender, and I always think these look huge on YouTube, and then when I went to get it in person, I was like, this is so tiny, why are they charging me $20? Oh my god. But, I'm excited to try this out. I think that the consistency of the Amazonian clay foundation stuff is just going to be really good to use with kind of like a damp sponge, to get it in all the places and just blend it out and give it a nice finish. Because the problem with using a kabuki brush or any, like, I mean, with using brushes in general with liquid foundation is you can sometimes, if it's a cheaper brush, which, you know, I mean, you don't want to get a super expensive one, you can get like the streaks from the bristles. Like, the bristles will leave texture on your face, and I really, really hate that. So I got a beauty blender. I also, because I mentioned before that I've been washing my brushes with really cheap, probably like totally non-natural drugstore soap, and I think I've ruined a few of them now, especially after, like, I kind of tried to do a deep cleaning of everything yesterday because I was like, I really want to wear makeup and I don't want my skin to be this crappy. So I picked up both the daily makeup brush cleaner and the makeup brush shampoo from Sephora. They're just these Sephora brand ones. And so these are these smaller ones. They are this is a 2-ounce bottle, both 2-ounce bottles, and they were only $6 each, and the full sizes are only $14. So if these work, I will go for it and get the full sizes if I run out of these. And they are both like antibacterial, which was really important to me at this point with how apparently sensitive my skin has gotten. I didn't realize my skin was as sensitive to my skincare routine as it is, I guess. So I got just a couple brush cleansers. And then for the actual makeup item I bought, I got I was thinking originally of getting the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed, but I realized, you know, I have that Coastal Scents blush, my 10 blush palette that actually started working really well. I think just because my skin is so pale right now. And then this bronzing stick from NYX and Bronzy Lombada did kind of the same thing, but with the shimmer. And I was like, so I guess I don't really need it. And I couldn't really think of any other blush color that they had that I really felt myself really lusting for. But I realized, like, I have no blue eyeliner right now. Except I have, you know, my Kryolan colors, but I didn't have a navy color. Mixing the blue and the black didn't do what I wanted it to. So I went and got a navy liner from Sephora. And again, I got a Sephora brand one because they were similar to the Urban Decay ones. But, you know, and they're waterproof and long wearing and all of that. And the gal one of the many gals that were there working, recommended this one. So it is the Sephora Retractable Waterproof Eyeliner in the color Shimmer Navy. And sorry, I didn't, like, open this for all of you sooner. Let's see if I can get it open so I can swatch it for all of you. Okay, that's good enough. So it just looks like that. If you can, some little retractable ones, and you can, and there's even a little like smudger slash, if you take it out, it's a sharpener. And I'll just swatch that. This nice color, I think it's gonna do really nicely. It's really pigmented, so we'll see how this one works. They had a couple other ones that were like more like the Urban Decay slide-on pencils, like a kohl pencil. But I wanted to give this one a try. Yes. So that's it for what I actually purchased for my 100-point perk. I got something that I probably wouldn't buy on my own. because I am kind of switching slowly to kind of more all-natural products, but I believe this brand is cruelty-free. And if they're not, I'm really sorry, but at least I got it for free. I did not give them any money for this. It's the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. And since I'm doing really, really well in using up the face masks that I have, and this one's really small, so I thought this one would be really, really nice to use. The other things were like a mascara, which I don't need right now, and a mini lipstick. And the fact that it was mini was just kind of annoying. And the color I wasn't lusting after the color nearly enough to want to, spend my 100 points on it, but I liked this. And I've heard really great things about Origins in terms of their skincare. Again, there's probably, stuff in here that's bad for me, like in general, but there's actually most of the ingredients at the top of the list were really good. So I'm excited to try this out. So, yes, all of these, I can fit my haul in my hands. That's kind of cool. That's not something I've been able to do for a while. So it was kind of nice to walk out there and not have totally broken the bank. I'm excited to try everything out. If there's anything specific that you want me to do a review on or a demo on, just let me know. And until then, please have a wonderful day.